Welcome back to the show. The holidays are going to be here before we know it. And there is a wonderful project that happens just about every year, and that has to do with the U.S. Marine Corps Toys for Tots. And this year it's going to be involving Shepherd's Heart Ministry as well. And so I'm delighted to have our friend Bob Gager here with Shepherd's Heart and David Haight with the Marines. You work with the Young Marines.
Heart of Texas Young Marines.
Heart of Texas Young
Marine Corps
Marines.
League.
And Zach Herevia?
Herevia.
Herevia. Okay. Gunnery Sergeant.
Yes, ma'am.
I saw that and I thought, what is GYSGT?
Yep.
Now you know.
And I'm like, I'll never pronounce that right. And then I saw when I kind of have to do a little trolling for show prep, people that I have not met before. And so, yeah, Gunnery Sergeant. So what do you do with the Marines?
So right now I'm the operations chief. So I deal with training all the reservists here in Waco. So we have Marines come all over the place, up to 6 hours away, come here and train in Waco. And I kind of facilitate that. For Toys for Tots itself, I'm the coordinator. So I was the coordinator last year. I did a first year here in Texas, and then this year doing it all over again. So it's a little bit more of an undertaking, but trying to spread out to like Bob and get more help and blow up the program a little bit more.
Okay, so we've talked about this in the past, but what is Shepherd's Heart's role with Toys for Tots this year?
It's a partnership.
Yeah.
Basically, we're a partnership. Last year, we participated with them. They changed their model. Instead of the way that they used to do it, they lost warehouse space, so they didn't have the space for the people to come in and get toys like they did in previous years. And Gunny came to me and said, hey, you want to? And I said, yes. They partnered with us. We were one of their agencies that they provided toys to throughout the Central Texas area, all the area that they provide. We were their largest one here in the Waco area. And what that did for us was major help, because last year we served, now we jumped from a couple thousand kids up to 3,800 kids last year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And
that's a lot more toys.
that's a big jump. And so having that partnership made it possible for me to still have some hair on my head.
Must be nice.
Because it gets, we just don't know where we're going until we get all the toys in, get them sorted out, get everything started, figured out. There's a lot to it.
I was going to say just the manpower of doing all that sorting and.
Yeah, last year we put 55,000 man hours into sorting toys and all we did with Toys from the Heart. 55,000 man hours.
So you're looking to this year 4,000? I mean, how many are you anticipating you're going to need?
Don't know.
You don't know.
One of the things that we're doing is I'm trying to put some restraints on the community. I say that in a nice way. Last year, we had people from Killeen, Temple, Belton that registered for toys, and we had to go on back and say, wait a minute, you're way out of our area. You need to be talking to somebody down there.
Right.
And so when I say restraints, I'm trying to filter things so that we're really serving our area, because I've got the local schools. It's the first time they'll be involved the way that they are. We've created a structure for this to be done all on the internet, okay? And so the guy that does our website for us is a genius, and he's figured out how to do all this. He did it last year, and we'll even take it up another notch this year. But the kids will register, and then we're going to go back to the school and say, are they in your school? Because when they register, they're going to have to declare what school they're in.
Okay.
And so, and then we've already set that up so that we can get that confirmation. That way we can deal with our community and be more effective at it.
Mm-hmm. So
I like that.
when they register, they just register their age, or are they saying, I want to?
Well, the parents will register for all of their children, and then set it up with they'll have their names and ages. And, yeah.
Okay, so it bad ask for specific toys or anything like that.
No,
not
it's
gonna
kind of
be
hard
that.
to do that. It really is, because you're dealing with thousands and thousands. One of the things that we did this past year, we were involved with the Blue Santas.
Which is the police.
That's the police.
Yeah.
And providing them with toys. And it was crazy. We had a lot of different agencies, Child Protective Services, that we were providing toys to. And so it was fun to do it. It really was. But when you get out there and you see the Child Protective Services, they got kids that are just dropped off last night and they need something for Christmas today.
Yeah.
And so we did a lot of jumping through hoops last year. And I think that by working together with these Marines, it's going to make us all of us more efficient. That's what I think.
Well, David, so how long have you been involved with?
I've been
Toys for
doing
Tots.
Toys for Tots since 2021, the same time I started with the Heart of Texas Young Marines. And I have personally had the privilege to see how much Shepherd Heart does.
Yeah.
They do so much, and it's an honor for them to be with us.
Yeah, well, it's good to see this creativity and new collaboration happening to make everything more efficient if it can be. So.
Yeah. And that's the key word. By working together like this, I think it makes us more efficient to meet our community's needs.
Right.
I understand there's needs all over the place, but I really feel my heart's for this community.
Yes.
Yeah. Of course, when I was working in television, our chief competitor was KWTX. And the one time I really thought that is so neat. And when they'd have just the toys totally filling the studio. And just the visual of that was really, really a neat thing to see.
With a focus on performance, design, and customer service, we're here to help you work smarter, not harder. Join us on our journey to simplify your world. Visit acasis.com today. That's ACASIS.com today. At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be inclusive and, yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com.
If your home's feeling a bit dated or you're dreaming of that beautiful outdoor oasis, I have got the team for you. Gather & Co., the family-owned remodeling pros right here in Greater Waco since 1998. Led by the Falconberry family, they specialize in stunning kitchen and bathroom makeovers. Think custom walk-in showers, sleek cabinetry, and aging-in-place upgrades for easy living. They also nail outdoor spaces with pergolas, patio covers, sunrooms, and screen rooms that turn your backyard into a year-round retreat. What sets them apart? Personalized designs, top-notch craftsmanship, and a hassle-free process for free in-home consultations to spot-on completion, plus financing options to make it simple. Customers love them, raving about the friendly crew and attention to every detail. Ready to gather in your dream home? Call Gather & Co. today, 254-759-1147 for a no-obligation quote. Visit GatherCoRemodeling.com. Your remodel starts here. So I guess Channel 10 still
Yes,
still
they
on
do.
board.
Yes, yeah. Channel 10, one of our biggest sponsors, partners, with getting the media out there,
Yeah.
just in general. A lot of times when I talk about Toys for Tots, not a lot of people know that it's active duty Marines that are in charge of Toys for Tots. It's a mission of the reserve component
Yes.
of the Marine Corps. And wherever Marines are not at, that's where like Marine Corps leagues step up. What Doc is a part of is the Marine Corps League. It's kind of like a mission for the Marine Corps League detachments if Marines aren't there. So it's over the years. This is the 78th year season for Toys for Tots. and it's just blown up from one site now to 873 sites, I believe it is, across the nation. So it's
Oh, that is neat. And this is something where folks can bring toys to a particular site, a drop-off site. How do you do that? The actual.
yeah. So for the drop-off sites themselves, they go in. Whoever wants to become a drop site wants one of our boxes, posters, things like that. They'll go to my website, fill out the application form, and then from there we'll approve it, get everything sent out to them, and they'll actually be on a map itself. So whoever wants to drop toys off, they just go to my website and they can pull up the map and see what the
What's
closest,
close, yeah.
what the closest location is. So
Oh, that's very cool. That's very so. But I would presume Shepherd's Heart locations also.
Yes. Well,
gonna-
we do it a little bit different than that. We go out and solicit. We've got several places that have been doing this for years, and wow, they're really. We'll do it again. Yes, we'll do it again next. We'll
Oh,
do
yeah,
it better,
yeah.
and all that kind of stuff. And so, it's kind of like eating, peanuts or something like that. People get started and they say, "We'll be back next year," and every year we have more first times, and I'll be back next year. And so, and we're doing some other things with it this year too. We're creating an environment for people to go online and purchase through Amazon or Walmart and have that stuff shipped to us, so that we can increase the capacity for gifts, because
That
there's
is-
people that might want to get involved. Our Facebook, we've got a pretty good sized audience with Facebook, and a whole lot of people say, "I'll do that." They don't even live in Waco, but they'll do that.
yeah.
Oh, that's the thing
Yep,
about
yep.
Facebook. There are people all over the world.
Yeah.
For that matter, could be.
So
looking
we
at
had
that.
people
Yeah.
from North Carolina, South Carolina sending us gifts last year. We had never heard of these people.
Really.
And so this will be our second year to open that door.
That's
Yeah.
wonderful, Bob.
Oh, so how many toys are we talking? I mean, what exactly are you looking to?
Two different. That's where it's different. It's two different numbers for sure. Kind of like for Bob itself, Shepherd's Heart. What we do, we're kind of the hub for the toys for everyone now. Last couple of years, 2 years ago, the Marines used to have their own distribution, and Salvation Army would be there to help with the distribution. Last year, we got rid of the distributions, and what we did is just give the toys out to the organizations. So it was about 43 organizations that I helped alone. We collected just over 29,000 toys
Oh, my goodness.
in assistance of just shy of 13,000 children. So
Well, when you think, that there are families that it's just not in the budget to be getting those fun things for them to unwrap on Christmas morning, what does that mean to you, David, to be a part of this?
Well, the more exposure we have, which Bob and Gunny are doing, and the more events we have, I still think a lot of people don't know our mission, and that we want to give these children hope by giving them gifts, because they are our leaders of tomorrow.
Yeah.
It just makes sense that we all collaborate and take care of each other, look out for each other.
Yeah, something for them to look forward to.
Yes.
As well.
Yes.
I suppose. What about you? What does this
So
mean to you?
this, I was just talking to Doc about it earlier. It's different. I was the Toys for Tots coordinator in Oregon about 10 years ago.
Really?
Yes, ma'am. And we used to have hundreds of families roll through, and they were able to give the toys to the families, and you could see it. This way, it's a little bit different. I don't see the families, but talking to everyone else, Bob and everything, and the other Marines in different locations, just knowing what this does for the families. I just came from St. Louis. There was a staff sergeant that received toys from Toys for Tots when he was a child.
Really?
It impacts so many people in so many different ways, and it's just amazing. Even though I'm not there presenting the toys or doing anything like that, I know the way we're doing it now, I'm able to help out a lot more children in need than having that distribution ourselves. It's just awesome impact we have.
Well, it's great to see, you know, when things need to change, that you're able to pivot and do what needs to be done to make that happen. Yeah.
Gunny, how many different locations did you have last year? How many people are you serving toys to?
Serving toys to itself?
Distributing toys to.
So we had 43 organizations that came through.
43
Okay. Wow.
all over this central Texas area. And so it's a concentrated effort to try and meet needs right in our backyard.
Right.
And that's three counties: Bell, McLennan, and Hill.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
So
Very good. So much more I want to hear from you about this and learn a little bit more about each of you gentlemen. But we're going to take a quick break and have a little commercial break here. But I want to tell you that today's show is brought to you by Gather and Co. Where they are transforming houses into homes. You stay with us. There's more of the show ahead.
A journey into new thoughts, new cultures, new adventures. So what are you waiting for? Start your journey with Babbel now. Go to babbel.com or download the app.
It's the Restore Clarity Focus Patch, my little secret weapon for staying sharp, focused, and on task. Each box comes with simple instructions inside, so you always know exactly how to apply it. Each patch lasts for 3 days. I love that I can wear it all day.
Tasmanian spring water range from Sand and Sky. This range is really good for dry and dehydrated skin like myself, packed with 2 types of hyaluronic acid, fermented sea kelp to reduce redness, and my skin feels so dewy and so hydrated.
Experience with the Bosley MD hair regrowth kit was amazing. It was easy to use. It let me take off my hat. I could go in public and have my picture taken.
BosleyMD.com.
And welcome back to the show. We are talking Toys for Tots this year, and it's kind of a little bit of a new configuration. Of course, the Marines still involved as they have been for pushing a century. I mean, a long, long time. But partnering with Shepherd's Heart. And Bob, I mean, this is an effort that generally, I mean, you're helping people put food on the table.
Yes.
You know, meet those kind of needs. But just emotionally, what does this, you know, providing toys for families that just maybe can't afford to buy them mean to you?
It's personal to me.
Yeah.
I grew up in the slums of Chicago, and I didn't know what Christmas was in those days. And Gunny said that they started this 78 years ago. I was 3 years old when this program started.
yeah,
Okay.
And so,
Good. We have ties to this. Then.
yeah. And so I never heard of Toys for Tots in those days. I just a kid. What do I know? I couldn't even read in those ages. But to me, it's something that, as I was growing up, I was determined to become something and work my way out of this mess. And I did. I was the first one in my family to graduate high school, college, and become successful in business. And I was determined to help somebody else on the way up. Mm-hmm. And so that's been my heart for a long time. I'm just grateful that I get to serve this community with Shepherd's Heart, Things from the Heart, Toys from the Heart, and all the things that we do. It's personal to me.
Yeah. So it is a particular project of Shepherd's Heart, Toys from the Heart. So do you provide toys other times of the year besides Christmas, or is that just what you're calling this Christmas effort?
That's a good question.
With Marines?
Let me just take a step back, and then I'm going to answer that forward,
Okay.
okay? When we first started the toys doing Christmas, it was because we were young as a pantry, and I was involved with different parts of the community, and I learned that we had a whole bunch of kids that were homeless in the school. And that's what it was for us, to take care of the homeless kids. Now we're taking care of lots more than homeless kids. We're taking care of a lot of kids that have need. We've got a lot of families in our community that have need. Moving that forward, you know, the need has been more aware to me as I've learned it. This year, for current numbers, we've got about 34,000 people in our community that are at or below the poverty level. We've got another 43,000 people that are in the the middle class. United Way does a study, and they call that the ALICE people, asset limited, income constrained, and employed.
Yeah, the Alice report. Yeah.
The ALICE report. And what you got there is people that both husband and wife are working. They may have 3 or 4 kids. One of them loses a job. They have a medical emergency, something. Their dominoes start falling. Yeah. So we've got a lot of people in our line that sometimes they're not sure they want to come in line. Yeah, come on, you got it. We got your back. Yeah. And so that's the same thing with the toys. I see that the toys this year are going to be big. Yes. I see the lines growing this year.
Oh, yes.
We're way ahead of last year. So far for this year, our numbers are up. Yes. So I'm seeing Christmas is going to be up.
So the need is just so much greater.
Yeah.
It's just growing each year. David, tell me a little bit of your story. When did you become a Marine? I mean, just tell me about yourself.
I was a Navy flight corpsman with the Marines the whole time I was in. My brother Dennis is a Marine. I went to the Marine recruiter and said, I want to be a Marine medic because my mom's a nurse.
Uh-huh. Good, yeah.
And so went through basic Great Lakes, Corps School, which is like a 10-week LPN course, San Diego. Went right next door to Camp Pendleton to learn how to wear the Marine uniform and go out in the field and survive. And I was the first corpsman they ever sent from Hawaii to Pensacola to go through Naval Aircrew. They said, we're going to stop with the OJT. We're going to do it the right way. So fast forward to today, I started, when I joined the Marine Corps League, I was very interested in what Henry does. Uh-huh. And I said,
I'd like to be who Henry is.
Yes. Henry is our commanding officer, Henry Gonzalez. Mm-hmm. And he started the Heart of Texas Young Marines in 96 or 97. Yeah. Henry was in the Marine Corps from 69 to 89. He was on the drill field. I'm sure outstanding drill instructor among outstanding Marine. But I saw what he was doing for these kids. Yeah. And then I signed up as an adult volunteer, and I saw all the events that he helped out with. We help out with St. John the Baptist Catholic Church food pantry. We help the ladies out the second Saturday of the month. The St. John the Baptist Catholic Church Shepherd Heart food pantry because I want to be politically correct. And then with some of the churches, we do a lot of outreach. So I started my own nonprofit, Thank You Jesus 24/7, because we go out. We're going out this upcoming weekend to Bell Cotton Palace Park, and we're gonna cook hot dogs and hamburgers for the homeless. So I mean, it's just I thank God every day for, you know, I work with a lot of wonderful people and I see what they do, and I'm just thankful and blessed to be a part of the equation, be part of it.
Well, and to both of you, certainly thank you for your service through the Marine Corps.
Thank you.
Amen.
Yeah, it means so much. What about you? Tell me about your Marine career.
So I joined in 2009. I'm still active duty. Been all over the place right now. This is my second time out here training reservist. So I say out here, I was in Oregon, Springfield, Oregon from 2014 to 2017. And then I just got out here last summer. 2024. Got out here last summer. And right away, got here about 2 months later. Hey, you're the Toys for Tots coordinator again. Let's do
Good
this.
Good luck.
Yeah. So, but got a couple more years before retirement. So,
okay, really?
Yeah, hopefully one more duty station. And this should be it for me. We'll see. What time? Time will tell, right? So we'll see what's coming
you
up.
have a favorite place you'd like to be sent?
I joined wanting to leave Ohio. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii, so I would love to get stationed in Hawaii for my last one.
I was going to say, you know the Hawaii.
I lived there.
Yeah,
22
tough
years.
duty, but somebody's got to do it.
And ask Gunny about his 3 beautiful children. He left that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have three kids. My oldest lives here in Texas with me. He'll be 15 in a few months, and then the other 2 are back home in Ohio, 13 and 10. So, two boys and 1 girl. So,
Do you miss Ohio?
I miss my family.
Yeah,
I miss
I'm
my
sure
family.
you do. I know you do. I know you do.
Golf Partner, the world's largest golf store network, offers more purchasing opportunities than anywhere else. With a dominant market share and a wider selection of quality secondhand golf clubs than our competitors, we make it easy for you to enjoy the game with affordable, top-quality equipment. Golf Partner.
VivoSun's mission is to empower growers with stylish and effective products, making indoor growing accessible and enjoyable for everyone. Visit vivosun.com today and get started making growing plants and vegetables easy and automatic.
Of course, you told a little about your childhood, but how did the whole Shepherd's Heart thing come about? Tell that story.
That was an interesting time. Shepherd's Heart actually started in my church. The pantry started in the church I was going to.
Wow.
It never really was that big a deal. We had maybe 15, 20, 30 families on a busy night that we did it. We did it, I forget, once a month or twice a month. I forget. But it was one of the things that I was involved with it, but I wasn't the one in charge of it.
Right.
Okay. The church was going to move. They moved to a facility that didn't have room for the pantry, so they decided they're going to shut it down.
Oh.
And so people started coming to my house on Friday night saying, "Bob, what are we going to do about this?" And I'm thinking, why are you here at my house? And just anyway, but God started waking me up at 3:30 in the morning and telling me, giving me ideas. I said, okay, I'm going to tell it to those guys. So I shared it with them. They said, oh, that's a great idea. But I thought somebody else was going to be running it, not me. And when it came down to it, God was talking to me, not them.
Yeah.
And so I said yes. I had no idea that we would become what we have. I started it with the idea. You see, there's a lot of churches in our community and all over the place that have a pantry. Mm-hmm. Well, their resources are limited. They only serve 15 to 30 people a week or a month or something like that. And with my business background, God started showing me things that made sense to me. Instead of being a pantry from a church, let's get some churches involved and working together so we could make a bigger impact on the community. Mm-hmm. As I started studying the numbers on the community, I said, this makes sense. This really makes sense. And so we had the pantry on 34th and Bosque, and we were doing, 2,800 families a month or something like that then. I felt like we hit a home run. When COVID came along, we had to change our policies. We had to change everything. We never did shut down.
Right.
We moved our pantry outside. We put everything on pallets and moved it outside. And then the people in the neighborhood and the people in the shopping center didn't like us anymore because we had 600 cars coming through there to
Right.
get food whenever we were doing the distribution. And so we said, we got to find a way to buy a building. So I bought the building that we're in now. Well, me and the bank still own it. But it's one of those things where as we moved, we were already going to go to the mobile distribution model. And so we were testing things and figuring it out. And now that's our main way of distributing
Right.
food. It takes a lot of work to do that. But the funny thing about it is that's only a third of what we do, because we have, I think we're up to 6 or 7 schools that we feed kids. That's about 4,600 kids a month. Wow. We've got 4 pantries at Waco Family Medical Centers. We don't manage the food. The doctors prescribe the food to the patients.
Oh.
And they've been studying this for years, and they can give you food and drop your diabetes and things like that without medicine.
Whoa.
Yeah,
so-
diet is a huge part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Wow.
And then we have, it's either 25 or 27 churches that help us. We're in Gatesville and other counties. And that's about another almost third of what we do, because we will serve, I think that's somewhere around 18 to 1,900 families a month through that effort. And we've got food going out into the country. And that's my way of dealing with the rural poverty problem.
Yeah.
And then we also have 650 seniors in this community that we deliver groceries to twice a month. So there's a lot of
Because
food.
they can't get out.
Huh?
They can't get out. And
They can't, yeah, they have no transportation.
Right.
Sometimes they have no legs. Sometimes they're
Oh my.
just, and so we see a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Been interesting.
And there's a long wait list for meals on.
Right.
And they lost their government money. They had to cut away their wait list. I know.
Yeah. Well, there is just so much need, and Bob, you certainly are just right there on the front lines, seeing to that, and of course the Marine Corps has for so many years been dedicated to Toys for Tots, and
Can't say enough about that.
I know helping families to make what should be one of the most joyous days of the year for
Yes.
any child
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
really special.
Yes. That's actually why I wanted this partnership a lot more. Met Bob last year, talked to him. He told me about Shepherd's Heart, everything they do. And then the man hours that they have to put in, counting and sorting toys. And we have a lot of toys we deal with as well. Don't know if we have as many volunteers that come out, but this year, hopefully, the warehouse that we were able to acquire for this season, having Shepherd's Heart kind of working out of it as well to help them out and alleviate some of that pressure that they do have, that workload they do have. They've done so much for the community and for the families out here. Want to be able to relieve some of that pressure for them as well. So
I think it's going to make us more efficient all the way through. And I'm going to just make this up, Gunny, if we had the same amount that we did last year, we may, because of that kind of an environment that we have, be able to cut those $55,000 of man hours down to probably 30 or 40, just because of the ease of working.
yeah.
Yeah.
We went through the warehouse pretty well last year. Staff Sergeant Brad, he's going to be in charge of the warehouse for me this year, so I can be focused on outward expansion, really.
Yeah, it's got to be exciting, to see that thing fill up, and then
Yes.
it's empty.
Like overnight. It's
Yeah.
overnight.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy how it happens.
Well, it's wonderful. And what's the best way for someone to get more information if they're maybe looking to see if they could qualify to take advantage of the program, or how does all that work?
So for Toys for Tots, I look for nonprofits.
Okay.
So the nonprofits, they'll go to my website, they'll fill out the application, and then I usually will give them a call, or my assistant coordinator. It's going to be Gunnery Sergeant Brett Roca. It will be one of us that will give them a call to make sure they fit. And then that's how we'll get the toys out to the nonprofits. And then I think you do something a little bit different for the families.
Ours is a little bit different. What we're going to do with Shepherd's Heart is, excuse me, the 1st of November, we will open it up for registration. I've already got people calling me and say, hey, when are you going to do this? Well, it's going to be then. Okay. But it'll be open the 1st of November, and it'll close the 3rd of December. And we have to do that because otherwise that period, the closer you get to Christmas, the more you get people who say, oh, I should have thought about that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the numbers increase dramatically.
Yep.
So we get, that's survival time. And plus, by going through the schools, it'll help us meet the needs of this community. I delivered toys last year, and I was delivering out in the county in different areas that had nothing to do with the Waco area.
Oh.
But I did it. We it just, sometimes you have to do things, and then by the experience, that's how you get some of the roughness knocked off, and you get a little bit sharper at this. And so I tell people all the time, it's not that I'm so smart. I got the bruises to prove what I know.
And I just wanted to add something, if it's okay. So, Gunny promoted me to event manager.
Okay.
So if anyone, any school, anybody, any organization out there wants Toys for Tots to come to them, we can do that. We can have an event in your parking lot, at your church, at your school, because it's about exposure. And the more exposure we have, the more people are going to help us.
Suggestions on some of the best gifts for folks to buy?
The
What kinds of things?
infant toys and toys for girls ages 8 to 12 are the ones that we need the most.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, so
Babies.
yeah, babies.
And then the older ones, 12 and up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we'll feed, not feed, but we'll provide toys to the older kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the holidays are going to be on us. I mean, they are really
Oh yeah.
creeping up on us. It's going fast, and just such an amazing work you all do. And I cannot thank you enough for, again, your service to the country, but also your service
Thank
to families who want to have a happy Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank
It's an
you.
honor for me to work with these guys.
I know it
really
is.
is.
I know it is.
Hey.
Well, for me to be able to sit and visit with you like this, so I appreciate everything you're doing in your time. You know, David,
you very much.
David and Gunny.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
And of course, Bob. It's always great to have you
Thank you.
here for the show. Thank you.
And if you want to come to our warehouse,
Okay, well, I mean, tell me about that.
Now, that's a good thing you brought that up, Doc, because it might be something that maybe, I'm going to make this up, Gunny, that if we did something the early part of November, when we just got toys coming
Yes.
in, you'll be able to see something.
yes.
I've already got toys left over from last year
Yeah.
that we've accumulated during the summer months.
Good.
That we'll be able to, that'll be something we can start with. But it might be something that if you do something, a Facebook Live
Oh, yeah,
or
come
something.
and do a Facebook Live. Well, just let me know.
November 22nd. November 22nd would be the day
Okay.
for that. I'll
Oh,
have
yes.
close to $40,000 worth of toys
Yes.
that
Okay.
we're going to be sorting that day.
All right. It's a date. I'll put it on my calendar. We'll
forgot
plan to
about
do
that.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so
Thank
much.
you.
No, thank you.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Stay with us. We will tell you that today's show is brought to you by Fox & Co. Bakery, where they are baking foxy things. Stay with us. There's more of the show ahead. Stay with us. Elizabeth Riley has your Act Locally news coming right up.
Experience the future of secure private cloud storage with Internix. Protect your files with end-to-end encryption, ensuring your data stays private and accessible only to you. That's internxt.com today.
Look at the seasoning on this freaking piece of pizza. Look at this steroid chicken wing. This looks so good.
We're road tripping up to Dallas. We stopped in Waco on the way up at this place called Southern Roots Brewing.
A big thank you to our sponsor, Fox & Co. Bakery. Check them out for delicious baked goods and your catering needs.
Natural Cycles identifies your fertile window by analyzing changes in your temperature. Just measure in the morning, add your temperature into the app, then learn which days you can and cannot get pregnant. It's that easy. Learn more at naturalcycles.com.
With San, owning iconic furniture no longer requires paying a premium. With over 15,000 satisfied customers worldwide, we've proven that high-quality furniture doesn't have to come with a high price tag. Explore our collection today at san.com.
Apollo Neuro is a new kind of wearable that helps your body recover from stress, that helps you calm down and feel better. You sleep better, and you can get back to being yourself. Learn more at apolloneuro.com.
Cultivate Waco is hosting their artisan market at 421 South 11th Street on October 11th. From 4 to 7 p.m., you can check out coffee, baked goods, jewelry, candles, plants, fresh produce, craft supplies, stationery, and so much more all in one place. It is going to be a fantastic night of local creativity, community, and connection that you do not want to miss. The Humor and Harmony concert, benefiting the Body of Christ Clinic, is bringing comedian Dennis Swanberg and Grammy-nominated musician Joseph Hadebank to Waco on October 25th. With tickets starting at $55, you can enjoy a night of good music and good laughs with the Body of Christ Community Clinic. Finally, Baylor University's homecoming is just around the corner from October 27th to November 1st. There will be a whole week of activities on campus, culminating in the football game against the UFC Knights on Saturday, November 1st.
Streamline event and appointment booking with Amelia's sleek, modern, and fully customizable booking forms. WPAmelia.com. That's WPAMELIA.com. Amelia. At Mitzi, we believe the right light can transform any space. Mitzi has the perfect design for you. Beautiful, well-made lighting without the high price tag. Discover your perfect light at Mitzi.com. That's MITZI.com. Mitzi.
Send money abroad in just a few steps with Remitly. Sign up with your email, enter an amount, choose how your loved ones receive the money, enter your recipient's information, select a payment method, hit send, and relax. Download the Remitly app today.
Tervis is all about staying hydrated. Each product is built to last and comes in endless designs to match your personality. Stay refreshed and express yourself with Tervis. Visit tervis.com today and find your perfect tumbler.
Welcome back to the show. The Walk to End Alzheimer's is coming up. It's going to be on the 11th, Saturday the 11th, at Legends Crossing, and I'm delighted to have Dr. Dennis Myers here to talk about it. It's been years since I've had a chance to sit down on a podcast with you.
Good.
And we were talking about something with the School of Social Work, a big project that we were all kind of involved in,
yes.
along with Inez Russell,
That's
our
right.
dear friend,
That's right.
Friends for Life. But you have just recently retired from Baylor as the Prince Endowed School of Social Work.
Yes.
So first of all, how's retired life?
It's going well so far. I'm really pretty involved in my church, and I'm enjoying more opportunity to do that, and a little more time with my family as well. It's been real meaningful for me.
Yeah. Well, I know you came and visited our Sunday school class to talk about
Yeah.
the Walk to End Alzheimer's.
Yes.
So what is your involvement, first of all, with the Alzheimer's Association?
Well, being a social worker and being
Yeah.
a person deeply involved in the lives of persons who are older, this kept coming up in my own family as well as those that we care so much about, and in the church.
Sure.
And to see the devastation of this illness that takes away the sense of personhood, and yet the person is still there,
Yeah.
but the person is physically present, but psychologically, in other ways, not present over time. So there's a kind of a difficult loss that occurs, and caregivers work so hard to try to figure out how to care when the situation they're presented with is very, very challenging. So we got to stop this disease, this terrible disease, devastating disease. So the Alzheimer's Association is devoted to research and support in this very thing. And so why would you not want to be involved in that kind of opportunity to be able to have a walk and have people come together? We celebrate those that have experienced the illness as well as those who are caregivers and those who love them. And so it's a celebration in that way. We walk to end this disease. And as a result, we accept donations for sure, which goes directly to research and support. So yes, I want to be involved in that kind of effort. It's a difference maker.
Well, it's going to be at Legends Crossing, which
Yes.
is over there by the Hillcrest Hospital. Listen to me. Okay, let's remember it's Baylor Scott and White
Right.
Hospital.
Right.
But my association with the Alzheimer's Walk goes back many years when my middle son Joel was
Yes.
he was a student in the School of Social Work and doing an internship with the Alzheimer's Association, and so we were having the walks then at the Suspension Bridge.
Yes.
And I remember Channel 25, KXXV, was always involved at that time as a sponsor because our chief meteorologist, Matt Hines, had a personal, love for helping to support the end to Alzheimer's. So, but it's been out at Legends Crossing now for a few years, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. Just fairly recently for us.
Yeah.
But it's a great environment. We walk around the lake that's out there.
Oh, it's so pretty.
We can see everyone. When we had it on the river, people would disappear, so to speak. So it's very visible, very easy walk. Some people choose to come and celebrate, but even not walk because they're just not able. But it is an easy walk, and it's a time of celebration. It's not just about walking. It's
Right.
about being together, celebrating the opportunity we have to stand against this illness.
Yeah, I have a friend who just recently was diagnosed.
Okay.
And just her daughter started noticing some things, and she went and had some testing done, and so I want to be walking on her behalf.
Oh, great, Ann. Thank you.
But you can kind of designate, I guess, to honor people, but I'm hopeful that there have been advances in medications and things that will help.
Yes.
Tell me there have been advances. Tell me.
Before that, we do have these flowers that you can write
Right.
the name of a loved one on.
Okay, that's what I had remembered
care.
that from some years before.
And we have a flower garden. In
Oh,
that,
good,
in that
the flower
regard.
garden. Well,
Yeah.
I'll do that for
Yes.
sure. Yeah.
Yes, there's been some advances. Still no absolute cures, but persons who experience Alzheimer's in the earlier stages, there are now some new medications that can be helpful.
Yeah.
There's something called amyloid that's in our cells that causes a lot of mischief. And so there's some medications that, again, address that amyloid protein. And as a result, we can extend a little bit the time where memories remain for a little longer.
Mhm.
It's not a cure.
Yeah.
But it's a way of giving persons a little more time to experience the memories and the relationships they have.
Yeah.
There we also have some new blood marker opportunities around diagnosis, which allows the physician to more directly diagnose the illness in a more direct way. And so that's available as well. And then there's a lot of just more understanding of the illness and more trying to support caregivers and persons
Right.
experiencing dementia and helping them live with full personhood as long as possible.
Yeah,
So,
and there'll be representatives from some of the other organizations that help support
Yes,
Alzheimer's,
absolutely.
right?
Yes, chance to do some resource
Networking and
find networking. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
yeah, pamphlet
Yeah,
handing
that's
out.
right. Yes, absolutely.
All that kind of stuff.
Yes.
I know you're gonna love this Kodak Dot Plus printer. You guys just connect it to your smartphone. I can assure you, you are going to love this printer as much as my family has. You guys have to check it out for yourself.
Finding a sleep sack that my baby likes has been a struggle.
The sleep sack from Joy is a major upgrade.
It is all natural eucalyptus, which is breathable and hypoallergenic.
So is there a place to go and register, and can you like have a team name, or I just remember it being kind of a celebration, really.
Sure. Registration will be at 9 at Legends Crossing. However, we invite you to sign up before that time. There's a website that's real simple. It's alz.org, alz.org. If you go there and you can click on the Waco Walk per se, and have a chance to register. We'd love it if groups would form their own team. You can do that at that same place. But you can register, or you can form a team and register for your team. But that's real available on the website there. And so if you don't have a team, come on. Maybe you can join my team.
Well, I think my Sunday school, they don't call it Sunday school anymore. I'm sorry. I have a hard time updating some of these things.
Right.
But I think there'll be quite a few people, I think,
I hope
from
so.
church
I
that'll
hope
be
so.
there
Yes.
as well. Because, it's hard to think that there's anybody who hasn't had some contact in some way with someone who's had Alzheimer's.
Yes. This opportunity does something else. We need dementia-friendly communities, dementia-friendly churches, schools, whatever. We need persons who will take the time to try to understand what's going on with this person that I love so much. And we don't need people that are trying to judge. We need people that are detectives that will take the time to understand what's going on and figure out how to respond in the best way, the most loving way.
Yeah.
So again, the walk becomes symbolic for the community stepping into this space with a real commitment and dedication to this population.
So there is there a monetary goal that you have, that you're wanting to raise a certain amount of money, or not?
Yes, I don't know the exact goal.
Okay,
sorry,
right.
I know my team's goal is $1,500.
Okay, well, good.
But
good.
our goal is considerably more than that. But
sure.
But we just really appreciate the donations for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, and it's again, it's going to be starting at 9:00 on the 11th.
For registration.
For registration, the actual walk will
Start
happen
at 10.
At 10.
Yes. Okay.
And it's just kind of around that. It's not a long walk.
No.
Pet friendly. Yes.
Absolutely. We have a dog park and opportunity for.
Okay.
We love animals.
Oh yeah.
Yay.
So right. And and it's funny, how animals are a good therapy
yes.
for folks as
yes,
well.
Absolutely.
But I remember having sung in various facilities, nursing homes,
yes.
and particularly on the memory care unit.
Yeah.
And you'd sing an old song or whatever, and you'd just see a light go off. It's funny how sometimes music can trigger, and they'll be singing along the words, remember every word to the song.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes.
So it's just a fascinating thing, and appreciate those medical doctors and scientists who
Yes.
are studying this, because it just seems like the prevalence is so much greater now. Is it my imagination?
Yes, about 460,000 Texans over the age of 65 experience Alzheimer's.
Really?
6.7 million Americans do.
That's
and
a
that's
lot.
going to grow considerably because baby boomers like myself
As we age, yeah.
and you are aging, and the incidence and prevalence of dementia increases with age.
Yeah.
So it will continue, but we're going to stop it.
That would be great.
And the medications that we're having are showing some promise for helping us toward that end.
Yeah.
So it just makes the walk even more relevant, I think.
Oh,
'Cause
no
it's
kidding.
kind of personal in a way.
Yeah,
you know, in that sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the Walk to End Alzheimer's, again, October 11th. It's a Saturday morning at Legends Crossing. And Dr. Myers, thank you so much for your willingness to, to step in and do this work for Alzheimer's.
Well, thank you. I want to say this.
Okay.
I'm so thankful for the way you engage our community, for the support you give. I'll never forget, at the school, we wanted to offer education for guardians, people who care for persons with Alzheimer's,
Right.
who needed to actually become guardians, not just power of attorney, but guardians.
Well, they have to, because they can't make decisions
That's
on their
right.
own.
That's right. So the state of Texas offers a certificate in that area, but they need help with that. So we designed a course to do that and still have it. But we needed somebody to be our spokesperson for this program we offer, this educational program. And you stepped into that.
I did.
You were fully involved in your work with the station and your community already, but you said yes to us.
Yeah.
And that's meant the world, and we continue to benefit from your commitment. So thank you. And I want to
Well,
give a specific example.
In fact, Inez says, I think they're going to update it.
That's what we're doing. We are. Yeah, we are.
But I felt like I'd taken the course myself after having.
Yes.
But yeah, I was just thrilled to be a part of something, because there are a lot of laws. There's a lot of things that people need to understand if they
Absolutely.
step into that role as a guardian.
Yes.
And it's crucial
Yeah.
for folks if there's no one to help them
Okay.
in that area. Well, your work in the gerontology area is certainly appreciated.
Well, thank
and we're all, like you say, we're all just getting older.
That's right.
All the fun things go along with that.
It's going to be good to see you walk.
That's right. I'm looking forward to it. We will be there with bells on for sure. And in our purple's kind of the color, I think.
Yes, it is.
Alzheimer's got to dress in the purple balloons.
One time we had the walk when Baylor played TCU.
Oh, yeah.
And so we had purple on because of the walk, not because of
Not
TCU.
because, right,
So
exactly.
Let's try not to do this again sometime.
You wear your green and gold too.
That's right.
All right. Well, it's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
And again, thank you for
Thank
your
you,
time.
Ann, very much.
Introducing Muck-Off's classic pink bike cleaner, powered by revolutionary nanotechnology that breaks down dirt and grime on a microscopic level while protecting your bike's delicate finish. us.muc-off.com.
Unlock a world of convenience with Mully Box, your one-stop solution for personalized subscription boxes delivered right to your door. Each box is tailored to your taste. Mullybox.com. That's MULLYBOX.com.
Our professionals are not only experts in managing urgent concerns, but also in providing top-notch preventative health care. We're proud to connect pet owners to a vast network of licensed veterinary professionals, ready to address any immediate concerns. Book your first appointment today.
The U-Like Air 3, launched in 2023, ushers in a new era of sapphire ice cooling technology, offering nearly painless hair reduction in just 3 weeks. That's ULIKE.com. U-Like. At Toussaint's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone, anywhere. Visit Toussaint's.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com.
At Mapiful, we believe in celebrating your journey. Our unique personalized products are designed to boost your confidence. From custom home decor to meaningful gifts, we help you cherish the memories that make you who you are. Visit Mapiful.com and start celebrating your story today.
Thanks for being with us. Join me again tomorrow for another edition of the Ann Carter Show. You have a great day. Bye.